Hello everyone. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing great, doing fabulous, all things. I'm just shuffling up the deck. This is going to be the next 24 to 36 hours with the energy, things you might see, hear, experience. Wow, witness. Hey Bailey, welcome in. Over the next couple of days, of course. So, sorry guys, I'm a little distracted, but I'm not. Hey LJ, welcome in. Okay, man. And it almost felt too like when I was getting started to go live, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm uncomfortable. So I don't know what that is, but we will see. Okay. Angels and guides, those are the highest good, please. What is coming in for us? What do we need to know? Starting out first. What do we need to know? The Master Maker. Wow. Extasius. Aw. You got Tam. And getting casted out of the shadows. There is a masculine here who I want to make a change. For once in my life. I hear that. Feel real good. Don't you know it? Gonna make it right. I can't sing, but it's honest. And it's like this. There's a masculine here. I don't know who it is. Don't mind my singing. That's just really loud. It'll probably make you feel something, but it feels like they're not telling you yet. Because it's Tam. They don't speak. But they are, even though this person might be feeling down and out, there's hope for the future for this person. Okay, I need to put these down. They are cutting through the thick of it. They're being honest. They're being real with themselves. It's whatever this person is going through. It doesn't have to be a masculine, but somebody's really going through something, and there's like something like raptured in them or something, and it's like, I gotta make a change. What is this? Who is this? It's a feminine. That's what I mean. It's not a masculine. It's a feminine going through this. Feels like hoping for some change, being honest with themselves. Heart-centered. Wow. It's like whoever this feminine is, it feels like they want support. There's something about some confidence. This could be a Leo woman. Doesn't have to be. They just got a masculine there. What am I reading here? Actions have consequences. It feels like hearing it because it's birds on the wire. So it's like, heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend that something you've been messing around. I don't know that song, but I hear it, and it feels like they got stung by this emperor, or this feminine stung this emperor. I don't know what's going on here, so let me see. What is this? It's a decision. Didn't I say that? I said actions have consequences. Okay, before I get ahead of myself, what is this decision? What happened here? The Hermit. Feels like somebody's choosing to be a hermit. But you've got the Queen of Cups with the Page of Wands, which really comes out as like the impulsive action. What is this? A King of Wands. So this could be a fire sign with a water sign. And something said, what is going on? What is, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the strength to go on. That's the truth. Injustice. This feels like something here, something's happened here. I don't know what it is. I can't really get to what this is or what's going on, but it feels like this might be whoever this is or what, I don't know. You might hear it because of the birds on the wire. You might hear about this. That also talks about, gossip and like news traveling fast. Something like that. So if this isn't really if this isn't your actual situation, you might hear about it, but it looks like somebody choosing to be by themselves. You got the Hermit. And it has to do with like a water sign and a fire sign, or they've got those placements. And it feels like some sort of karma. Queen of Swords. There's a Queen of Swords that's trying to block this all off. So that didn't feel like that fit. That last card that popped out didn't feel like it fit. Okay, feels like I need to gather my bearings here. I don't know what that is, but it feels like slow down for a minute so you can I keep wanting to say something like, unfortunately, it's like there's some sort of, I don't want to say, it's like, it feels like actions have consequences. So, I mean, that would be the same as karma. You've got this biker breaking rules, but then it's like, it's the olive branch. Feels like making amends or agreeing to disagree. So I think you hear about it because you have this Queen of Swords over here. It's choosing to be by themselves, and it's trying to block this off. It feels like not even, I don't know what is going on here. This just feels weird. Quick action. Within a few days, it's a white rabbit. It feels like, It almost feels like a situation where somebody's like, forget everything that you've learned. I don't know what that is or what I'm even talking about, but there is something here where somebody is trying to, I need to back up. This feels very like high intense. I don't know why. It just, see, there's a struggle. I just split the deck and it's the knot. It's a complex situation. It feels like to cut, and then underneath that was the sword, which is the truth. It's justice. It's something was all tied up. And it feels like you got to cut through a lot of this stuff. So bring it back to what this is, because I see it even here. You've got the fiery sword with the honesty, and then doing it again, which also talks about Sylvanus cuts through things to figure out the truth of what is going on. So it feels like I heard it through a friend that heard it through a friend. You've been messing around, but I don't want to read that energy. What is this? Okay, please. What is the truth? What's the truth here? Tell me the truth. It's the Queen of Cups and a Queen. Oh, no. This is why I don't want to watch. Yeah. I almost said this is why I don't want to watch this. This is why I don't want to read this. It's between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. There's two women here. I do not. I mean, I don't control what comes out, but I do not like reading that type of energy. It doesn't have to be that, but with the hornet's nest here and the birds on the wire, that gives that type of vibe. It gives that type of energy where it's like, okay, well, your actions have consequences. It's a conflict between the two. The Magician and the Page of Wands. Two of Swords. Or why did I say Two of Swords? It's the Knight of Swords. It feels like rushing to like something that somebody's committed to and being disappointed. It feels like knowing better, but somebody is like intuitively like either rushing or moving fast, or they're like texting somebody really fast. Seven of Swords. Okay, what is the point? And then the Hermit. It's like somebody says a lot or texts a lot, and it's the Hermit. So then they go quiet and wait for things to like blow over. Hey, let it be. What is this? What's the point of this? It's a bonfire. Holding something together. There's boundaries that needs to be put in place because there's a community or and then harmony. It feels like in order to keep something held together, it feels like boundaries. It's an intense situation. It does feel very intense, and somebody might get a reaction out of it. And then it comes with the cabin. Somebody's separating themselves from this situation. Okay, so what do we need to know going from that? Somebody's separating themselves from a certain situation. Hey, Jean, welcome in. Because they are trying to let it go. I mean, that's the balloons. It talks about letting something go and being like stress-free or something like that. They're trying to just kind of rise above this. King of Swords. The Star. Three of Swords. It feels like you have a King of Swords here that's trying to heal some sort of like Three of Swords energy that's heart pain. And yet it's like they could be texting or moving forward, but it's like with regret, with sadness. What is the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? Forward movement. Somebody is trying to move away from this King of Swords, but they could have cried about this situation. They are red flag, the internet. And the Tower. Something just changes. There's an agreement. And then it becomes the Whip. I don't know. There's the message right there. It feels like somebody might get a message over the internet or something like that, of that sort. And it feels more like, there's tension. I just got the fireworks too. I don't know what this is. It feels very all over the place. So I don't know what that is. And something definitely feels off. But it feels like, if we go back to the beginning, what I first said, I gotta make a change. Bring that song back. Gotta make a change for once in my life. Gotta make it right. Yeah, this person is trying to make a blueprint, or they're trying to have a starting point. Wow, and then you got the Coffin with the Death card and a new beginning. That's okay, I'm seeing. And then you got the Hermit right there. So there's a person, if you're talking to somebody and they end up going into Hermit mode, or if this is you or you hear about it, somebody is going into Hermit mode because it feels like it's their only way to strategize to They might feel defeated or something, but they need to go back to the starting point so they can begin again. That's really what this feels like. But it feels like there's so many different like emotions or something mixed in with this, because I feel very, I don't want to say scatty. It feels very tense, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I don't know what the situation is. I'm not really picking up what the situation is. It just feels like somebody's sitting there and they're kind of like, okay, actions have consequences. Whatever those actions were or whatever, I don't know. Somebody's cutting through the truth of it all. Okay? Okay. Can we get off of that and clear out that energy? Because that felt way too intense for me. Way too intense. I did not like that. Okay. It feels like take a breath. Okay. Wow. Okay. I felt like I just like said that really fast too. So if I was talking too fast, I'm sorry. Okay. Take a minute to regroup. I'm sorry, even when I'm saying it, it doesn't seem like it's a lot. I don't know if somebody's dealing with that right now, but to feel it, it's a lot. That was a lot. Okay. What do we have coming in after that, please? Angels and guides. What do we have coming in after that, please? Okay, we have, this could be a completely different person, even though it's the same card. Somebody is moving very slow, which is funny because it's Tam. And in the fairy deck, the people that are in black and white, they're stone. So they don't move. And the same here. Somebody might perk their ears. Oh, yeah, they got pointy ears. Something might be significant about somebody's ears. Because I see it in both images. Okay. Somebody's just sitting back, waiting patiently. What is this? There's a union. Himself. What is that? Ugh. Okay, let me get one more. One more on this. This is a masculine. Okay. Can I get one more of who the people are here? It's for big energy, the Mickle the Muckle, and the Fawn. Oh. It's the Fawn. It's your Fawn. I just see Mickle the Muckle and or Mickle the Muckle's right there. I forgot the two cards were. Okay. What is this? What's happening here? It's like someone like Mickle the Muckle. This is somebody who wants to play. They always want to play. They probably get cheesy. They probably have like red cheeks. What's that called? I don't know what that's called. I mean, I know blushing, but it feels like, I don't know, their cheeks might just be a little red normally. And, oh, this 5 of Cups flew out. What is this? That feels like regret. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, with these two. Because somebody's trying to be like childlike or playful. Okay, so what's going on with himself? They slowly want to come together. Feels like they're bringing you an offering. It's 3 of Cups. Oh, yeah, it could be that. 8 of Cups. They might hand you something. Like there's some sort of message. 4 Cups, 4 Cups. It feels... Okay, let me see. Get up into it on this. What is that? Okay, there's some hesitation. Somebody is thinking about messaging somebody, the himself person. They're like sitting back there thinking, or it feels like they want to have clear sight before they send a message. They want to have like, there's the Hermit. Nice. They're really stressed, or they're worried about a message. What's going on over here with the other person in the Fawn? Feels like it's like you. You're just steady moving forward. Yeah. You get the, you could be actually traveling. You're by yourself. Somebody's by themselves. Time alone. But you've got the Celtic knot. So it's like all loving. This is like you, whoever this person is, you love this person. I mean, they're your Fawn, which would be like your best friend. Okay, so tell me. They're like blocked from messaging. They want to get. What? It almost feels like they have you on their mind. They want to reach out. They want to, but they feel like they have to have whatever it is. This feels like somebody could be sending, like, writing a text and then deleting it, writing it and deleting it. It's like they want to make sure everything is like fine-tuned and purified before they send the message. Okay. Feels like because they feel bad because of the Five of Cups. It's the Abundance in the Pearl. It feels like there's layers to this connection. It feels like, okay, just give me a minute, something like that. Okay, so it feels like, I think what I'm trying to, or what I'm struggling to say here is you've got a masculine that is wanting to text you. This is your friend. This is the Fawn, which is like the bestie, something like that. And Five of Cups, again, in a different deck. This person, whoever himself is to you, could be overwhelmed or disappointed, or they have remorse for something. And it feels like they just keep, they want to send you a message. And there's confusion because you got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what's the, what is the actual, what do we need to know? I mean, I get that there is a person here who wants to send a message, but the Two of Cups, about this union, about coming together. I think I said that, wanting to come together. It could be a King of Swords. The King of Swords came out. This is a person who overthinks before they send a message. And then at the bottom of the deck, you get the Page of Cups. They want to make you an offer. And 10 of Pentacles. Heart, house, home. I don't want to say it's commitment, but it could be. This person wants to make like a long-term thing to you. You got the King of Pentacles, which talks about long-term partner or long-term, like your rock. This is a person who's like a solid rock. And it comes with the Moon, which the answer is unknown before they send a message to you. Hey, Flower Beauty, welcome in. So, okay, so this person, it feels like you have this King of Swords person who, or they're kind of doing something like that in that energy of a King of Swords. They're trying to be logic, or they're trying to strategize how to convey this message, this like text or something to you. And it feels like it's because, and even at the bottom of the deck, it's the Eight of Pentacles. They want to work with you. And it feels like they send you a message kind of like, well, will that work? And it's kind of like, the bird cage. They're restless. And the sap again. It feels like this, okay, I don't know. I feel like I keep trying to define or figure this out because I'm trying to put into words what it is that I'm feeling from this masculine, this King of Swords. It feels like they're trying to, or they want to convey a message to you where they're restless. They don't know how to, I guess, word it. This is a person who they want to get all their words correctly because they don't want it to be a misunderstanding. But so they're restless with this and whatever this is. And it feels like for resources, the flamingos, this person is your swan. And it feels like they message you. They're contemplating working with you on something. Crystal ball. They want to see clearly. They want to explain it to you clearly. Declaration that's at the bottom. And so it feels like you're going to hear from this person with this transformation. They want to bring something back to transmute something, to change whatever it is. I don't know. It's almost like I see a whole bunch of sentences and somebody going back. And then they're writing it back out again, and then they're going back, and then they're just, it's almost like, would you just send the message already? So it feels more confusing than what it needs to be. But it feels like the point of the matter is that you have a soulmate person, this fawn person, however they play in your life. They want to send you something about coming together. 8 of Cups. I just said coming together. But that's the 8 of Cups that's walking away. But you've got the High Priestess, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. It feels like their first message is going to come through. If this person left you and stopped talking to you, it feels like they have regret on how things ended and the burden that it made them feel burdened or something, or they've been carrying a burden since they left you alone, since they've gone into Hermit. And it feels like they're going to say that. That's going to be like the first thing that they say to you. Okay, what happens at the end with these two? The 4 of, you come back together. Ace of Pentacles. They bring everything back to you. It just, I think the point of it is that when this person first reaches out to you, for you to know that it took this person a long time to get out their words, to get it perfect. It feels like somebody who had to go in, do a whole script to tell you just what I just said, as far as I don't like how I left things. I want to come back together. Can we? And you guys do, because I asked at the end of what happens. It's the 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You do. You come back together, and whether it's them coming to your house or you guys come together talking, or however it comes together for you guys, feels like that's the gist of it. Is that you somehow in the union you come back together? Okay. Jeez. You might know exactly who that is if when they talk to you, they take the really long way to explain something or to, do all of that. But they are trying to be real about something. And it makes you laugh, I think, is the important thing here too, is that you kind of laugh about it because you love this person no matter what. It's unconditional. I mean, of course, they're your fawn. Okay. All right. How about overnight or early in the morning? Whichever that's going to be. I was going to start using a different deck to do this, but I don't know. I'm always pulled to the fairies. I always play with the fairies. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. Overnight and into the morning. What do we need to know? So union, unity, and that come together right now over me. There's unity, the loyalty, Las Gunas, the Queen Woman, and himself. I pulled that right out. Okay, let me see. Because there is 2 women here, but I want to make sure it's not. Because this feels like somebody's sitting there like with the loyalty waiting. And then once they come, they can't contain their excitement. What is this? Who's Las Gunas? Stalemate. Waiting. Death. Waiting for the change. Waiting for the stalemate to be over. You're contained. That's what I mean. That's exactly my point, what I was just saying. Somebody is sitting there holding in, containing their emotion. That's the same as this. Like, okay, I can't wait. What's going on with the Green Woman? It's like, the bear, the man, and the perfect time, and the woman, and himself. It's your comrade. You and this person, you come together, there's a longing. You both long for each other. You both have the same, you gravitate to each other. It's almost like no matter what goes on, no matter where you are, you somehow, it feels like magnets. I mean, it's the magnets, but you're like magnetized to each other to come back together. And it's like you like lock, I'm getting like lock in. Okay. Okay, so tell me. Okay, tell me, what is this? What's happening here? Queen of Water. You've known this person forever. You've cared about this person forever. A long time you've cared about this person. That's like long-term, 10 of Pentacles. They may have had to travel or leave somewhere. And you like worry about them, or this is like watching somebody leave. Like you might, like if somebody works and you watch them leave to go to work, but this feels like travel because it's the world. Okay, what's going on? 3 of Pentacles. You've been waiting to hear from this person. Waiting. Page of Cups. Oh my God, I heard these 3 words. You might have been waiting for this person to tell you the 3 words. These 3 words. Oh. And then you get the 10 of Wands with the 4 of, it feels like heavy healing. And the Empress. And you're very tempted to stress out and worry about this person all the time. Okay, so what is he doing? It feels like you guys are doing the same, but a little different. Somebody might be watching a clock, waiting on this person to arrive, waiting on somebody's arrival or something like that. What is the masculine doing here in the meantime? There's a massive loyalty here. Somebody is extremely loyal in this unity. What is the masculine doing? Show us what the masculine is doing, please. He's just 8 of Cups and Hermit. He's by himself. This person might wear like, well, it's hot. I don't know why they would now, but I'm noticing the hoodie. They might wear a hoodie, have a beard. The 6 of Cups. This person like waits and it's like they wait until they can come back to you. Something like that. But it's the Six of Cups, which is you know exactly who this person is what it feels like. And so they're just sitting there by themselves until they can revisit the Tower. So, I mean, they're waiting for the change. There's 2 ships there. 7 of Swords. Wow, there's lots of communication. And then you've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It feels like you don't know what's going on with this Emperor person here. But it feels like they cannot wait to come and tell you like everything. Or they try to remember certain things to tell you when they talk to you again. And it's very fast. It's like fast communication. And they want to talk to you. And it's interesting. They might always have something in their right hand. Like their phone or something. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that are right-handed. I don't know. That just seems significant to me. Or they might always have something on their head. It might be significant. Okay, so they talk to you. So it's like you're going to hear from this person tomorrow. And it's like they try to rush in and say something. And it's like, I can't get home fast enough. Yeah. Oh my God, it's the Knight of Swords. This could be somebody who goes and leaves and goes to work in the morning. And when they leave, they cannot wait to get back after work. It could be something like that. But it's like this person wants to rush. What? I heard on the night train to Georgia. I don't know what that is. Midnight train to Georgia. I don't know. That was weird. That might be significant to somebody. I don't know. But they are doing something on like the red eye or something. They're traveling through the night. I think that's the point. So overnight, somebody's like just traveling and they can't wait. They don't want it to take forever anymore. It's like they want it to speed up because you get the Knight of Pentacles with the Death. Okay. And then you get the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It feels like to get to your house. They want to get to you. Feels like, I'm coming home. Okay. So somebody shows up. They're coming home. If you were wondering. And they're driving the midnight train to Georgia to do it. Or they're just doing something through the midnight hour to get there. I don't know. Okay. These feel very, I don't know. I probably really need to not drink coffee right before I do these. Okay. All right, and then right before we come back, what do we need to know? I was going to say, what do we need to know? But I heard, what do we need to do? So there might be something that you need to do before we come back. Okay, before we come back, what do we need to know? It was like one last thing. What do we need to know? There's hope for the future. The Dark Lady. Wow. There is a feminine here who is really trying to manifest a fresh look. And then you got that, because it's a new way of seeing things with the topsy-turvy. And it talks about like a new way of looking at something. And somebody is trying to be really grounded. They're trying to be real with themselves. It feels like this is somebody who's really trying to focus on positivity. There's a dream here, a vision. Okay. What is this? Reconciliation. I just see. Okay, before we come back, what is this? What is going on with this feminine? You're super focused too. I always get that with this card, where somebody's just really they have high intentions to have something cleared or having a fresh look. Yes, to get something started in the house. The Devil. Swirly. Confidence. This could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Because I'm trying to figure out what the Devil is, but it makes somebody swirly. Almost like if you get up or you make a plan to like get something done and taken care of, or I'm gonna, before you go to bed or something like that, and it's like I'm ahead of a plan. I'm gonna get this, and this done, or I'm gonna get this, and this organized by a certain time, and yet they get distracted or something here with the Devil. But that's very disciplined too. That's what that energy could be. What is the Devil? Why is the Devil here? Hey, Christine, welcome in. Clear for the Devil. The Three of Swords. What? Ten of Pentacles. That was heartbreak of something that was, it feels like somebody is trying really, really hard to heal and put in the work to like have the world happen, which the world is completing a cycle. And it feels like, yes, I need to have a clean, like fresh start at this. And somebody is really, this feminine here is really focusing on that and trying to go within. Yeah, it's a scuba diver. Of a heartbreak. There was some sort of sadness that happened. Going with the wind, with the convertible, and the heart in the home. This could go either way, but it's like somebody, what this feels like is somebody is trying so hard to stay positive after heartbreak. So somebody might be going through that, where it's like, okay, yeah, it's the baggage with the roll of the dice. And it's almost like, okay, what's going to happen next? But not in a negative way. It feels like I need to have something be calm and be at peace. Wheel of Fortune, or Wheel of Karma, that actually says. And somebody is just a declaration. So it feels like somebody is trying to say, like, whatever this heartbreak was or whatever something had happened, somebody is in the energy like, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm going to manifest positivity. So somebody's really trying to focus on, and moving forward. Steady progress, happening really fast. So you might be going through that before we come back, where it's like, no, I need to keep my vision and just look at something in a new way. It's because you might have learned a disappointing truth, the Fool, and you have to start all over. And you're trying to have a bright outlook on whatever this is, this new beginning. And you're going to, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like whoever this is and whatever is going on, somebody is like taking the day. And I mean, you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of that. Wow, with the Sun. It's positive. It's really, really positive. And then, wow, and then underneath that, I'm seeing the Six of Cups, which talks about the past. It feels like I want to heal from the past. It feels like I'm done. I just want to keep moving forward. I want a fresh, clean start. And somebody is really trying to harness that in. And it feels like visualizing it, or they're really taking, I don't know. Okay. I don't know if we are doing it. I heard using the full moon energy. So using that to manifest something, and then with the heart and home, that could be literally in your home, or that could be within, because the home in Oracle is like the foundations of even yourself. It's a major force. So I don't really know fully what that is, but that's what that feels like. And I just want to know, because I don't want to really leave it at that. Like somebody, realizes, there's heartbreak and blah, blah, blah. What happens after all of that? Like, how are we left feeling after that situation gets figured out? Before we come back, how are we left feeling? The Star, better. It feels like you feel better. And it's the Star. Feels like Five of Cups too is like, I don't know. I keep seeing like heartbreak, but it feels like that might happen before all of this. And before we come back, somebody like heals something that was, somebody might have said something they wish they wouldn't have or something. And somebody just, it feels like healing from whatever was exchanged. Yeah, the World right there. And the Three of Cups. It feels like it's not that, it's okay, is what I want to say. Okay, you guys. So I hope all that made sense. It really felt all over the place to me. Again, I don't know where this energy is coming from, but I hope it made sense. And I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. So thank you guys for joining and watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.